Okay, so here what we notice is that we have a variable expression, x to the fifth, and that is being multiplied by another variable expression. So we do need to use the product rule. So plugging into the product rule here, I will have x to the fifth as the first function. Second function is this natural log of 9 over x. So I bring down the 5, get 5x to the fourth. And then for my natural log of 9x, again, when I see this ln, that's what's telling me that I need to use my u prime over u rule. So I will put the u, the argument is the 9x. I will put that in the denominator. And then the derivative of that argument is 9. Now, here you will notice that you have a 9 times x, and so because multiplication will be undone by division, these 9's will cross out. So that will give us 1 over x as the derivative of our second function. Now, plugging into the product rule, remember we like to put our log functions last when we are plugging in for product rule or any terms. So I'm going to write this 5x to the fourth first, followed by the natural log of 9x, and then add that to my x to the fifth times the 1 over x. Now, for this first term, we have just one term times one term, so we can drop those parentheses and write this as just 5x to the fourth natural log 9x. Meanwhile, for the second term here, I have this x to the fifth over x. And you'll notice this is coming up quite a lot here in this work today. But this x to the fifth times 1 over x, I multiply straight across, I get x to the fifth over x. And then from there, I can subtract those exponents to simply get x to the fourth power. So this becomes x to the fourth. Now, it does specifically say you do not need to simplify your answer, so this should be sufficient for the homework. If you were to factor out the GCF in this case would be an x to the fourth. Taking out the x to the fourth from this first term would leave you with a 5 natural log of 9x. And then taking out the x to the fourth from the second term would just leave you with a 1. So you would have a plus 1. So that would be your final answer with the GCF factored out.